morning everyone, it's Rachel here and we are doing Roxy's Journal of Stitchery. So I have put the quote on from last week and I'm just going to do a little back stitch to write that one. I think I might do it in navy blue. And then that will be finished, my winter berries. And then I'm moving over here and I'm going to use all of this space here to do the next prompt, which is prompt number 11. Can you believe it? And it is winter visitors. So, I mean, you can do so many things. I've got this gorgeous book here. I've showed you this in when we did Down the Garden Path. Embroidery. Now, listen, I'm not going to write it down. Embroidery Garden of Flowers and Animals. It's by Mayuka Morimoto. So you can take a screenshot if you want to buy that book. Some of you already have it. You don't have to buy it, but it has some really cute thread painted animals in it. So one thing I was thinking that could be a visitor is a squirrel. I've seen many embroidered scenes. You can have fox. I've seen many embroidered scenes with bunnies. So I say, oh, isn't that cute? A little sleeping squirrel. Of course, there are mice. And there's another one. But over here there was, oh, no, this is not the one that has that. I just like that squirrel in this one. I have another one that's a similar type book. And I don't know what this one is called. I'll turn it over. You can take a screenshot there of the ISBN. I don't know who wrote this one. It's all in Japanese. So there you are. Take a screenshot. Now this one has just cute little faces. I thought little face would be cute. In fact, that might be what I go with. Is that a squirrel face? That's a squirrel. Is that one? I think it is too. Isn't that a cute bunny? So, yeah, I did see, I'll show you this other embroidery scene. Is it this book? I think it's in this one. You know, I love my Japanese embroidery books. Don't know what this one's called either. This is the ISBN here. So take note of that if you want to. And I saved it. I like those trees. I thought I might do this tree and maybe one of those. I don't want to lose my field notey. Mine is not as field notey looking as some of you guys have done an amazing job, but I don't want to you know, make it too not field notey. So I liked this winter scene as well. And you've got an owl, especially you could do an owl. I couldn't find a thread painted owl in any of my books, but I probably have one, but I couldn't find one. You can see there's a bunny, squirrel. Robin redbreast would be good, but I haven't, I've done a lot of birds. There's a lot of birds on mine, so I wanted to do a different animal. So I am toing and froing about what is my composition going to be. So what I thought I would do is, first of all, I need to cover some edges, and I've got just like little leftover bits. And this, these ones were, I don't know, they must spray some product on the fabric to make it color fast and then put it through a heat process. So these ones had this, so I kept those. And I think I'm just going to put that there, keeping it neutral, and put that there. I don't want to cover that up, I don't think. So that will be pinned down there, and I just whip stitch that into place. So usually in my first video, sometimes I get cracking. I start thinking about my composition. I wanted to put something maybe like this here. So that could actually go over the top. Maybe there. No, I put it under, so that way I need to add more. Well, I do need to add more, but I didn't want to cover that. So no, I'll put it over the top. So that's going to go there. I might need to find another piece to extend it a bit. And that's going to go there, I think. And I need, oh, I've got another little piece here that I thought I could put down here just to fill in that gap. And I might even have a bit more. I really like this. So I've kept mine fairly neutral. Now, one thing I am considering putting on, I love this. And it kind of, you know, it reminds me of winter. So I'm thinking, I think I would even overlap that. Maybe have that there. It doesn't matter if I go onto this page because that's going to be our last prompt there. So I'm thinking about this, but I'm not going to lock this in until I get the rest done. Although I'd like it to come down there. It doesn't matter. I'll find something else. I'm being difficult. Oh, I had this little piece here. This little piece can go up here. That's crooked. So that little piece will go up there. I'm just using my little bits of scrap that I have to cover my edges. It has been a fun project. Okay, so that is that. That goes there. I might move it up just a tiny bit, although it doesn't really matter if it meets that. Put it there. Lots of pins here, so this all need, I'm not stitching that down yet though, so I'll have to decide about that. Now, I do want to put the trees. So I don't really need to use the Solvay, I don't think, to do the trees. I'm just gonna wing it. I absolutely love these books, honestly, and it says winter. So I think I'm gonna have one coming up here. So I've got my pen. I'm just gonna do a vague drawing. I'll have the taller one, I think, because if I put the shorter one, then I'm having two the same height next to each other. So I'm just gonna do a very vague sort of drawing up here. I haven't decided what color will they be. What color will these trees be? Will they be green? This is the question. And then I'm just going to draw the branches coming down. So they're a little bit shorter at the top. I can always iron this off if I make a mess of it. And maybe about here. It's probably going to be a bit wonky. I mean, I could have traced it and done it that way, but there, getting a bit longer as they come down, filling in my space. And then I'll have two shorter ones here. I hope that's going to be okay when I stitch it. So that's going to be my tree. And then I don't know if I have room for another tree. I probably should stitch that. So, and then I think I'm going to do the squirrel face. I'm thinking, which one had the squirrel face? I think it was this one. Or that bunny face. I think the squirrel. I think that one. That one is so cute. And I'm thinking of stitching it onto a piece of linen. So I have over here, here it is. Excuse me. Come on. I have this piece of linen here. Oh, I'm going to fall over. It's just cream. I'm just going to use a piece of this. I don't want any of the patterned linen. No, and I don't want beige linen. This is just the linen that my fabrics are printed on. I have actually bigger pieces in the other room, but I forgot to bring one in, which is so typical of me. I wanted to put it in the hoop, but that's not going to go in the hoop, is it? Okay, rubbish. I'm just chucking the rubbish over there. So, no, I'm not going to do it on any of... This is just an extra border that they had printed. I could do it on there. No, then it's going to be the same colours. So, this is where I'm going to do my face. So, let's have a look here at the size. I don't want it to be too big. What page? Does it say the page? Anything in the, oh, here we go. How to make, page 56. So let's go to page 56 and see how big. No, I need it a little bit bigger. I need it a little bit bigger than that. So I could go to my my printer and enlarge it, but I'm a bit lazy and I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do is grab my Solvay. I'm very happy to have been using my Solvay, and I'm going to cut a piece off. Oh, they don't cut. I know these ones do. These are whoppers. I don't need it bigger than that. Okay, got my Solvay. Love this stuff. Especially for those, it's great too for those who are not confident with drawing or anything like that, and you want to trace. Now I want to trace this, but I'm going to trace it bigger. See how it turns out. And the luxury of this is I'm not ruining anything, or I might waste a little piece of Solvay, but so I just want to try and draw it a little bit bigger, but I get the general shape of it if I just have it hovering over the top. Might have a chubby face. Okay, I'm just going to put a piece of paper in there because I may come back there to refer to the direction of the stitches, although it doesn't tell you much. Okay, I want to put in some of the detail. Yeah, that's going to be good. Is that going to be big enough? Yes, I think so. I do think so. So we're going to have this bit here. That'll be covered. I don't know why I'm bothering drawing that. And the eyes are so cute. I hope I do a nice job. Oh, scary. Oh, that's terrible. Terrible eyes. It's okay. They'll be embroidered anyway. And then this is all going up like that. That is really creepy. That's creeping me out. So, I think what I'll do I want that bigger? I was going to maybe put it there. Oh, that's going to be silly there. No, I'm not happy with that. Okay, scrap it. I was thinking the face because, although I could put a little bunny down there. Let's just see what other shapes there. I didn't find a nice owl, so I didn't do an owl. Let me see here. Okay, let's just go through. That fox is cute. Oh, you could do a little porcupine or hedgehog. They'd be cute. That one's, what is that? Little mousey. No, it looks like a squirrel. That's kind of cute. Just trying to see. I could do that. What page is that on? Photo page 22. Let's just have a look at that one. I might have ignored that one. Oh, that one is really sweet. I think I might find that one hard. That one's sweet. I think I should go with a mouse, a rabbit that's a bit more white, because, oh, will it just blend? I don't know. See, I don't know. I don't want a jumping rabbit. Well, that one's a possibility. Don't know what it is. Can someone help me? Okay, well, that one's a possibility. I've scrapped the face. Well, I kind of want it to be field notey, which is why I thought the face. I still am going to do it on here. See, I would put the face up there. Maybe I should go and photocopy it and trace it properly, because that looked evil. Okay, I'm going to go and photocopy it, and then I'll be back. That was a task. So I'll get another piece of Solvay. I did it. It took me a while. I did 10%, 20%, no, 25% increase. Then I did 40, 40% increase, and then that, I didn't like that. I wanted it bigger, and then I ended up doing, where did the scissors go? I haven't taken them anywhere. I did 70% increase. They're gone. Oh, they're under here. So let's cut another piece of this. And draw the page. There we go. Now we can trace it. That's better. I should have done that in the beginning. Now I'm trying to find the pen. Oh, goodness gracious. I must have just chucked everything over there. That's so much better. I think those lines sort of show the way where your stitches are supposed to go, so I'm going to draw them on. I've got a bit of a reflection here from the ring light, so that's telling me which way my stitches are supposed. Oh, that's wonderful. It's going to be great. So they've got to go, oh, that's the nose. Got to go like this, and then there's a little thing there. Oh, let's do the eyes. Might be a little bit less scary than the other one. And I think I drew everything. Okay, still a bit scary because the eyes don't have anything in them. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is tack that onto here. I'll pin it first. Tack that on and then embroider it. But first I want to embroider my tree, so I might, oh, I've got to stitch down those things. So I won't know whether to stitch that down or not until I've got all of this done. But I'm thinking I'm going to like it like that. It's going to overlap, and I'm going to put it on. I'm going to put a little border around it, and I think I'm going to like that, and I'll put winter visitors. Oh yeah, I think I do like that. I think I'm happy with that. This might come down a bit, but I can't tell until I've stitched it. So I think we'll start by working on the tree, although I do have all those pins, don't I? But I can't do that now. So let's just choose a colour. I've got some of my threads here. Oh, actually I've got a lot of threads here. I was thinking maybe this colour, not too dark, something like that, or what else do I have? Or something like that, even more sort of blending in. No, I think I'll go with that one. Yeah, let's not fuss about too much. So we'll do that. And I was having another thought. I love this. I've got lace there. I wonder if I'd like a bit. I think I'd like a whiter lace because it would be a bit more wintry. But anyway, I'm not going to put lace here anyway, so I might do lace over there. I think that solves that issue. Right, so I'll see how I go. Just getting this started. I'll just get it started, and then I can do it off camera, the rest of it. So what I'm going to do here with this is I think I will do a, what's it called, chain stitch for the stem, for the trunk. It's not really a stem, is it? Can you see? Yes. So because it'll fill it, even though it will take a minute to do it, it will fill it fairly quickly. So you want to keep your tail in front of you, and then you catch the loop and anchor it down. I'll just swing it around like that so I'm not going to be stabbed by the pins. I'm just going to, it goes a bit narrower at the top, so we'll have less rows of, I think I'll do my 2 outer rows of chain stitch and then come back and fill in the middle of the trunk. Yeah, composition is one of the hardest things to work out, and I don't always get it right. Sometimes I'm not overly happy with my composition, but you know, you just have to, it's all learning, isn't it? There are things on here that I could have done better with more planning, but I'm not a planner, so I got issues. I sort of just focus on the current prompt, and I don't really worry about what's coming up. I never remember what they are anyway, but yeah, I don't worry about it too. I just sort of think I'll figure it out. When we get to it. I think I'm coming in a bit too far. Okay, we need to end this thread off. Okay. I probably don't need such a big needle, but chunky needle, but that's okay. I just wanted to show you me turning around and coming back down the other side. Okay, so what I do to turn around is anchor that. That's the top of my tree. And then I'm going to come down. I'm not going to start right at the top because that's meant to be narrower. I'm going to come down here, just almost at the next stitch along. And at first I'll come down next to it. And then slightly move away, because then I'll fill in with other rows of chain stitch. I've got my iPad here, it keeps getting notifications. Not yet. So it's just a wintry tree to create, you know, be part of the scene. And now I'm going to slowly start widening out. It'll be very gradual. Well, it should be. It's not how it was done in the book, but I'm not looking at the book. I'm just taking inspiration with the shape of the tree, and I'm going to create it using stitches that I think of. So I'm just coming down, and it's just going to slowly become wider like that. So I'll do that. And then I'm going to come in here. I'll start here and do one down the middle, and then I'll have a little row there and a little row in there just to colour it in. And then with this part of the tree, I'm going to do a split back stitch and then just have the things coming down like that. So that's it for this part of it. I'm going to go ahead and stitch these down because it is awkward having all those pins. I'm not stitching these two down. I'll remove those. Or I could tack them there. I might tack them there because I'll forget. And then I want to do this with you guys. So we'll do that next week. Well, I'll start it, but I'll show you how I'm doing it. And then we will complete the page next week. But I think that's going to go somewhere like that there. And it's going to be my winter visitor, a squirrel. And then over here we'll be ready for our last page. Interesting. All right, so that is it for today. So it is winter visitors. I'm creating my little wintry feeling sort of scene, and then I'm going to do my little visitor, just the face, kind of like it's a field notes, and we'll see how it turns out. It could be horrible, but it is what it is. I'm also going to go ahead and get this done this week and try and finish off a few bits and pieces here and there. It's not too bad. Most things are nearly done. I still have my beetle to do over here. I need to do that. I really want to do that because it was going to be green, a nice pop of colour. So, yep, I'm going to try and get some things done this week, and we are nearly at the end of the project. This, of course, will be trimmed down. It's not going to be that big. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy the prompt, and we're looking forward to seeing what you do. And I will see you again soon. Bye.